Water, water, water. Colorless, but still great. Natural and refreshing. But even though it's so great, there's always something that can contaminate it, whether it's natural or unnatural. The case is still the same. As I look far ahead, the water is still. The color is not colorless, and the water is contaminated. But as I look towards me, the water is flowing, and the color becomes colorless as the stream goes farther ahead. This is the natural cleaning system for the water. But this beautiful water that I'm drinking takes energy, and that energy is in the form of money, and that money flows just like this river. It takes a lot of energy, from filters to chemicals. That energy flows like money. But I wonder if I could find another method. A car has a fuel filter. That filter filters the fuel, so when the fuel hits the injectors, the fuel can flow freely, and it won't block the injectors. So I wonder if I could take that method to filter this fresh water. I just wonder. "12-volt water pump, fuel filters. The first step is connecting an input pipe and an output pipe for the water pump. After that has been completed, I'm going to connect a fuel filter to the end of the output pipe from the water pump. The next step is connecting the 11.1 volt lithium polymer battery, which has a switch so I can easily switch it on or off to the water pump. First step is I'm going to run water through the system to check for leaks. Now it's time to see if the fuel filter can filter water that has sand in it. Can it take the load? The fuel filter is showing no mercy on the sand and is separating the sand from the water with ease. At this stage is where you would use chemicals to make the water pure, because as you can see, the fuel filter managed to filter the water and remove most of the things in the water, but it's still not 100% pure. As you can see, the water is clear, but it still has like a color to it. Now it's time to show you the fuel filter's limitations. This is the water I got from a river, and now I'm going to test to see if it can filter the water. As you can see, the water is basically the same. The fuel filter is doing nothing to change the color of the water, which means the fuel filter cannot filter anything that has been diluted into the water. As you can see, the leaves manage to stay in the water, and the fuel filter cannot fix that. Now I'm going to test to see if the fuel filter can filter muddy water. As you can see, the filter cannot filter muddy water. That's because the muddy water just clogs the filter, and the filter cannot do anything about it. And then the pressure just continuously starts to build up, and then instead of the two getting separated, the muddy water just flows through. Please consider liking or subscribing. Hope to see you in another video.